Morning, Swerves Creek. I'm McNasty.
And what it do, fams? I'm your boy Big John. Today is January 16th and you watching ITC.
Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We would like to wish a happy birthday to Abby Bealby, Jessica Davis, Cheyenne Engler, and Christina Graham Hawks. We hope you all have a fantastic day.
Book Club is meeting after school tomorrow in Miss Watkins' room, 519 from 2:30 to 3:30.
Concordia University will be here January 31st during third hour. Please sign up in the counseling office if you are interested in attending.
Baker College will be here during fifth hour, Tuesday, January 16th. If you are interested in attending, please sign up in the counseling office.
The mock trial team will be meeting today after school in Mr. Fuller's room.
Have you ever wanted to learn something interesting about Mr. Bierman? Well, in this teacher profile, you'll get to do just that.
In this school, had an awkward meeting with a former U.S. president. Find out who in the season 2 premiere of Teacher Profile.
All right, one of my little funny stories that I usually share with my government classes is the time a few years back when I had the opportunity to meet President Bill Clinton. One of my former students and players back in the day, he is currently our congressman in the 5th District, Dan Kildee's chief of staff. So once the announcements were made that Bill Clinton was going to be visiting Flint, I got a hold of Andy and I said, hey, do you think you can get some tickets for me and my AP Gov students? And he was able to pull some strings and get us into the Bill Clinton speaking engagement. Didn't really promise us that we'd have a chance to meet him or talk to him. It was just kind of, if it worked out, maybe he would see if he could pull a string, but we weren't very high on the food chain for the meet and greet. However, he did tell us as things were winding down and the rally was over that the president was going to stick around and kind of do some handshakes and things like that. So at this point, being kind of the political dork that I am, I was really interested in trying to get a handshake or a high five or a fist bump or something with Bill Clinton. He came back out and he was kind of going around the front of the stage, and I kind of bullied a lot of the people and threw students out of the way and old ladies and old men and knocked them over and stepped on them so I could make sure I could get to the front. So it got to be my time. I mean, I was next in line for the Bill Clinton handshake, and I still remember it. He looked over at me and I stuck my hand out to shake hands, and you could tell he was waiting for me to say something to him. So I said the only thing that kind of came to my mind at that exact moment, and that was, "Thank you, Mr. President." I have no idea what I was really thanking him for other than shaking my hand, I guess. I guess I can say I got to call it President to his face, Mr. President. But yeah, I still kind of look back at that and said, of all the things I could have said, thank you is what the words I chose at that time. So one of those stories that I do look back on fondly, and maybe if I had a little more time to prepare, I would have said something more witty to him, but for the time being, thank you, Mr. President, was all I could come up with.
That's it for today's production of ITC Creek. Have a tantalizingly terrific Teddy Tuesday.